Network1Sports presents the High School Game of the Week. Tonight, the Wasatch Wasps take on the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Junior quarterback Adarius Edwards leads the Wasps, while young sophomore signal caller Sam Levitt heads an electric Viking offense. Both Steve Coburn of Wasatch and Pleasant Grove's Mark Wooten have their teams riding high heading into tonight's game. The Viking D showed up early and often, while senior Rex Connors takes this counter and scooted to the Wasatch 10-yard line. On third down, senior River Wardle made this great play, preventing a touchdown. Pleasant Grove's Bridger Carson knocks through the 19-yard field goal, 3-0 Vikes. On their next possession, the Wasps put together a nice drive through the running of sophomore Chris Cook and the crisp passing of quarterback Adarius Edwards. When the drive stalled, Wasatch turned to young freshman kicker Ashton Southam, who missed just wide right. The rest of the quarter was dominated by defense, as the score remained 3-0 Vikings. The second quarter started with fireworks, as quarterback Sam Levitt and freshman Jace Doman got the party started with this 80-yard touchdown and a 10-0 Viking lead. On Pleasant Grove's next possession, the young sophomore showed off his powerful and accurate arm. This 29-yard touchdown toss to Isaac Vaha was the second of the quarter for Levitt, as the Vikings pushed out to a 17-0 lead. On the Wasps' next possession, Spencer Toteoli showed everyone why he might be one of the best linebackers in the state. Sam Levitt and the Viking offense took advantage of the good field position and quickly drove for their final touchdown of the half. This halfback pass from Rex Connors to Porter Connors ended an explosive second quarter outburst as the teams went into halftime with Pleasant Grove up 23-3. It's time for the Network1Sports Fans of the Game. Our fans of the game were divided into three groups: the Pleasant Grove construction crew, the beautiful Viking cheerleaders, and the dynamic Viking dance team. Wasatch opened the second half, surprising the Vikings with this successful onside kick recovered by Joshua Sanders. However, on fourth down, senior safety Rex Connors tipped this pass away, giving the Vikings possession. It's the Network1Sports Old School Drive of the Game, brought to you by an old school commercial featuring an old school football player.
Football 2 from Mattel Electronics.
I said, who's in there?
Hey, Mattel, I know who's in there. You wish, Franco. Look at Football 2's quarterback. Ever seen a better scrambler? A better passer? That's a Bradshaw in there.
Looks like a Bradshaw getting sacked to me.
And intercepted.
I guess that's why they painted it Mean Joe Green.
Football 2 plays so great, you think is in there from Mattel Electronics.
Webster's defines warrior as a person who fights battles and is known for having courage and skill. This drive showed everyone that Pleasant Grove has the soul of a warrior. And it would take the ultimate warrior, Spencer Toteole, to pound it in from 1 yard out as the Vikings took total control of this ballgame. The Wasps and Adarius Edwards showed they still had some fight in them as he found his favorite target, Jake Gilman, and drove Wasatch into position for their first TD of the game. However, on 4th down, this bobbled pitch was recovered by the Vikings, putting an end to the Wasatch drive. Then quarterback Levitt put an exclamation mark on this win with a perfectly thrown 24-yard pass to Darius Clemens. This ended a dominating performance both offensively and defensively as Pleasant Grove moves to 4-0 on the season.
What's up, baby? Where's Ty?
Turn around.
Extra point, good. Oscar Ortiz.
He's not used to it yet.
Let's go 36, Wasatch 3, 5:35 remaining.
On television, we're going to talk all that.
It took a few series to really get the offense clicking. What was the difference between what happened in the first quarter and what happened the rest of the dang game?
I mean, we just weren't communicating on offense at first. I needed to get my team set, and I felt like as the game went on, we discovered what the defense was doing, and soon things started to click after that.
You're undefeated right now, 4-0.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean a doggone thing once you start league.
Yeah.
So what is the mindset going in now towards the league games that you're going to have coming up for the rest of the time and then to the playoffs?
I mean, we just got to get our dudes right. Game plan's obviously a big part. I feel like we're ready. I mean, we just got to go into the game and play our hardest, and I hope things will turn out to the best.
Offensively, it took a little bit to get going, but the defense was solid all game long. What was the game plan for defense tonight?
I guess just shut them out, but as you see, I dropped that pick over there, and that wasn't that sucked. But I'll get it next time, and we'll do it next week too.
Who's all going to give you grief about that? Mom and Dad, or is it going to be the team or everybody?
I've gotten it from everyone, but I'll get it next time.
Okay. How important is it? You're trying to taking it lighthearted like this. How important is it for everybody to stay loose now that you're going to start getting? You're undefeated now. You're going into the league, and you got to get a good run going to get into the playoffs, and then make a run there. How everybody studies film and whatnot, but I think a lot of the importance needs to be on staying loose. How are you going to stay loose for this next month and a half?
We just gotta keep ourselves from not being injured in practice. We had so many injuries, like game 2. We just can't have that and just stretch, basically.
We're talking some of the greats of all time in football, or middle linebackers. They're the guys that just go in there and they have, as John Madden said, they have that weird look in their eyes. Yeah. When you're going out there and playing linebacker, what type of mentality do you have to really get in there and stick your head in to every single dang play?
You can't be afraid, if you're afraid to hit and go and play in the box, and linebacker's not the position for you.
Okay, preseason, 4-0, undefeated.
Yep.
League's coming up.
Yeah.
You got a long run. The preparation mentally that you guys are going to need to make a run like this through league.
We're going to have to turn it up even harder. We have a lot of good teams coming up. Lehigh is our next, so just on to the next. You take it 1 week at a time,
What did you think of how your defense played all game long? You pretty much shut down. Wasatch is a pretty good team. They were undefeated.
Yeah.
They were racking up 30, 40 points a game.
Good team.
You guys shut them down tonight.
Yeah. It was a battle still. It was a battle. They made a lot of good plays on offense, but, we had to make plays on defense as well. Our offense put us in good position. So, yeah, we had to
defense tonight. You guys, the pass game, you kept everything in front of you. They didn't get anything behind you, no big plays. It had to be, would you consider it a successful night?
Yeah, I would consider it a successful night, but on that last drive, they kind of got us, but it's all right.
Okay, there's always something to pick on. Okay, yeah. I told everybody else, 4-0, non-league is done. Now you get ready for the big things that's going to happen, because you make a run like this, and you keep playing well like this, a lot of magical things are going to happen come October, November. What's it going to take to run the table, get into the playoffs, have a high seed, and go all the way to the state championship?
We just got to come together as a team and work hard at practice and play every game like we did tonight. We should be good.
Tell me about how close this team is this year for you guys.
We're pretty close. We got about 30 seniors on the team, and so we're all pretty close. We're all pretty good friends.
Now, how close are you with the coaching staff? Because usually the teams that really make good runs, not only are the players real close, but the coaches and the players have a great bond.
Yeah, we have a pretty good bond with our coach. We've had him since we've been here, and they're pretty cool guys, and we just get along really well.
One last thing to say to your fans as you guys go into league.
Just win, baby.